Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today I just got through putting some brakes on a friend's bike right here. He was complaining to me about it. He was thinking that maybe one of the pistons was stuck and was not producing, putting enough pressure to stop the motorcycle. Anyway, I took a look at it, and this is the brakes that was on there, color red. And when I seen that, I said, right there's your problem. So I told him to get the copper colored ones, and well, I got them on and everything. If you knew pretty much stuff like what I know about, brakes and stuff, the red ones, they're a cheaper set, but they don't have the stopping capabilities of like the copper colored ones. Anyway, we fixing to take them out here in just a little bit. It's been threatening rain today and all, and anyway, might have to wait till after the rain or something. But he was going to go ahead and seat the brakes to see how everything is going to work. Now you might have a little bit of a noise, a little bit of rattle or something along that line until they get seated. And once they get seated, the noise should go away. Okay, well, be right back. And the Honda 1300 VTX is out, and he's going to seat his brake and see how them brakes are going to be working for him. I tell you, ain't nothing no funner than riding on wet grass. Okay, good that way. Yeah. How y'all like his LEDs? We end up putting LEDs all through that bike, over the headlight, turn signal, brake light, all of it. Okay, he's seating the brakes now. Well, how did it stop for you?
Well, those brakes are a lot better.
A big difference, huh?
It's a big difference. And just as I was coming up that last stretch,
Yeah.
they really seated in good.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just got to ride that brake a little bit and let it cool off, and you know, to get them to seat.
Seated in good on that very last stretch right there.
Yeah.
When I decelerated, I used the front brake, and it, you could feel it. I know that it was seated because whenever I put even pressure without increasing pressure, it started slowing down more. It was starting to get more and more friction contact.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't squeezing more, it was braking more.
Yeah. And that's the difference between the copper color brake pads and the red ones. The red ones, when you use them, you mash the brake and you really don't feel nothing. Now with the copper color ones, after you get them seated, well, like what he was saying, you can feel a big difference in it. And you know, that could mean the difference of staying alive or getting into a wreck or something. Being able to stop.
Not stopping in time.
Exactly. Alright, well folks, I reckon that'll do it for this video. We just took the two 1300s out again, and he seated the brakes. He's happy with the brakes now. And I reckon that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching.